jumping in. Let's get it, baby. Straight out of Chi-Town, Chicago's finest. Making an impact early on in the BBL. That's my boy, Booman.
What's up, gang?
What's poppin', my boy?
Chilling, man. You know how these days go, man.
You know, all I gotta say, appreciate you joining the first live podcast of 2022. You already said, yeah, without no hesitation. You're a real one for that.
No doubt, man. You know I'm showing number love, man. No doubt, gang.
Yeah, so like I said, everybody, it's my guy, Booman Williams, straight out Chicago, point guard. Tell them about yourself, where you from, and what you all about. Where you from?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Booman, my nickname. From Chicago, Illinois. 6 foot point guard, man. You know, I lock up, man. You know, I'm lock up, man. I get my guys involved, man. I run the show, man. You know, that's the type of guy I am, man.
Hey, I'll be honest with y'all, man. Booman been a pleasure to play with, man. We only been playing for about a month. You know what I'm saying? He talk a lot of smack. He talk a lot of trash. He's straight out Chicago for real.
From the rack, man. From the rack, man.
He a real teammate. He go hard, you know, on and off the court. So, yeah, man. Glad to have you part of the show. So, we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna pop it off. We just gonna talk about basketball, you know what I mean? So, like, for the people that don't know you, there's a lot of people in Plymouth, especially, getting to know you. How old were you when you first started playing basketball? And, like, what influenced you to start playing?
I could say, I probably started playing for real in like probably 7th, 8th grade. I started playing for real. One of my cousins, he was like real big on it. Like he had a ball his life, things like that. We got on the same team, and then from ever since then, it just been, we was locked in for it. Like he even stopped playing, but I love the game so much. I had locked in. I was a football player first. I played football, but once I got into basketball, man, you know, I got locked in and I just took it serious for real, you know?
Yeah. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. So, you know what I mean? Like I told everybody, you're a ferocious player. You know what I mean? They call you a guard, they call you a little man, but you got a big heart. You don't play like no little man. So for the people who ain't seen you play, how would you describe your game?
How would I describe my game? I would say, if I could compare it to somebody, I'd say like some Eric Bledsoe type, like you feel me, point guard, defense, get to the basket, make the pull up, make the open three, get my guys ball, just run the show for real, man. I'm just a hard nosed leader, you know.
I agree. And for everybody in the league, in the BBL, or you know whoever Antonio come across, don't jump because he will put it on your head. He is a problem. He want all the smoke. You know what I mean? Like
All of it.
You know what I mean?
Assemblies, bro.
And you already got a lot of Plymouth Patriots fans, you know, supporting you and saying you their favorite players because you bring it on both ends of the court. You play hard on offense and defense. You a high flyer. So, yeah, man. One word, what I would describe your game, bro. You tough as hell, bro. You tough.
Sure.
Yeah.
The heart of a lion, bro.
For sure. So, like, explain your basketball journey, bro. Like, I know you said you started playing, like, you said 7th grade?
Yeah.
Okay, so, like, explain your route, because, you know what I mean? Like, everybody got a story. Everybody got, like, their own personal journey. So, like, how did you go from, like, 7th grade to where you at now, playing basketball professionally overseas?
I started, so like when I got in the 8th grade for real, I was like a 5-man, bro. I was a 5-man. So
you was a 5-man.
Yeah, man, I was a 5-man. You see me, man. You see I know how to play big man.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that, man. But
man, it's on baller's life, man. But I
right.
was a 5-man. I just started working on my game, perfecting my craft for real. And I got in high school. Well, even before then, I just started working on my game, and a lot of coaches, they just started seeing the work for real. And I got in high school. That's when it all just took off for real. My freshman year, I played a little bit of sophomores and varsity. My sophomore year, I started varsity. My junior year, I played probably like 6 games. Probably played a total of 6 games. I became academic. I was academic and eligible for real. So I ain't really played my junior year. Senior year, I was still ineligible for like the first 12 games. Got my grades together. Finished out the year, I probably averaged like 24 and like 6 and 7. I had like a crazy little year, and I ended up getting like one of the biggest JUCOs, community colleges in the state for real, and that's where it just took off from.
Yeah. So like, what was the name of your high schools and when you was coming up, and what was the JUCO you went to? What was the name?
I went to my first year. I went to Farragut. I went to Farragut.
That's where Kevin Garnett and Roddy Fields went to, right?
Yeah, Kevin Garnett and Ronnie Fields.
Yes,
And then I transferred my sophomore year. I transferred to Proviso East. I mean, we got
yeah.
a lot of.
That's where Shanda Brown went to, right?
Shannon Brown, Doc Rivers. It's a lot of players. A lot of players.
But all right, so just for people at home, like you got to be real to go to them schools. Like, and you say you started your sophomore year?
Yeah, I started varsity my sophomore year.
All right, respect. Keep going.
So for sure, you definitely got a high game to attend one of them schools, bro.
Where
Especially to play.
So you finished. You like I know you went academically ineligible, but you finished at Proviso East, or you went somewhere else?
Yeah, I graduated from Proviso East and went to community college. I went to Indian Hills Community College.
Okay.
And we actually, my first year I started. A lot of people was actually telling me don't even go there because they felt like I wasn't gonna play. But you know me personally. Can't nobody tell me nothing, bro.
You
I'm
don't
betting on
listen to
myself.
nobody, but that's a good thing though.
For sure, I'm betting on myself for sure every time.
Yeah.
So I went there. I started my freshman year. I probably was the second leading scorer on like a 27 and 16. 27 and 16. So I started. My second year, I was probably one of the best players on my team. We went 33-0. We lost our first game in the playoffs though, but we was definitely number one in the nation for the whole year.
Yeah. And like coming out of that, you told me at school today. I mean, we was talking about it, but like, who was the teams like recruiting you after junior college? Because like, you know, for the British people that's on the live podcast, they don't pretty much understand like junior college. So like basically for an athlete, especially who's trying to become a professional basketball player, like usually you do 2 years at junior college, and then you have hopes of doing really well, so you go to a high major D1 or just playing Division I basketball in general. So like, who recruited you after junior college?
Man, but I had some big schools on me heavy. Like I even had Baylor on me. Like I got text messages with Baylor and all them. But I just I got a child. I had my son up in high school for real. So I had basically told all the teams like, if you too far, I really can't do nothing with you because I got to be able to see my child, things like that.
That's real.
So my last three was UAB, Colorado State, and Kent State. And as you know, Colorado State is far from Chicago. UAB, Alabama, that's far from Chicago. Kent State, 6-hour drive. So I decided I'm taking my time to Kent State and just basically so my son can be around my college career for real.
Okay, nice. So basically, you killed everywhere you went. You know what I mean? Would you give AAU basketball a lot of credit for helping you out? Like, cause just get to where you needed to be. Like, did it shape your game or did it like help you out when your grades weren't the best?
For sure, I definitely give AAU a lot of credit because I wasn't playing throughout the year. So I mean, that was the only place like people even got to see me play. That's where I got my name from because everybody knew what was going on with me and things like that. So they basically weren't seeing me, but they knew I was good. Once I got on the AU circuit with a nice young team. I actually was like one of the first guys on my AU team. So in our AU team called Young and Reckless. So my name is Mr. Young and Reckless. I got my own I started my own little AU program. Where I started the trend of it.
That's what's up.
I mean, AU definitely is a big part. I would tell every kid growing up, AU definitely is a big part to help you out.
100. I agree with you. So you're a pro now. You know what I'm saying? You're still a young player. You still got a young career ahead of you. I mean, you got a young career so far. Where have you all played before you came to Plymouth?
I've been out of college. This is my second year out of college. And my first year I played in Estonia. And I also played in Canada. I played in Estonia and Canada. So my second year I'm here in the BBL in Plymouth with it. Turn Plymouth up, man.
And how's you like straight out of Chicago, like just living in the States? Have you ever been anywhere internationally before you came over to like Estonia and Canada?
Nah, that was my first time really going out the country. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was something different.
So like, how was it for you? Like your first year, like you said you went to Estonia first, right?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
first year on the court, it was great experience on the court. But off the court, it was terrible, bro. Because the COVID year, like COVID was really bad, really affected me throughout my whole career, well, throughout my whole my past career. Like even in D1, it ended my year for real. So like COVID being away, so like I really don't know how good Estonia would be without the COVID situation. But man, it was probably one of the worst experiences I've been in for real, man. But I mean, it's the start. It ain't about how you start, it's about how you finish for real, man. You know?
And that's why I said, man, like one word I would describe your game is just tough, because a lot of people don't know, like they look at us and be like, oh, he living that life, overseas playing basketball, he getting paid for a living to play basketball. But they don't understand, like most time we only playing 2 hours on the court. Might have some strength and conditioning. You might have 2 days, but the time on the court is much more shorter than the time off the court. You know what I mean? And if you in a small country like Estonia, or I don't know, just somewhere in Europe or wherever you go, South America, it could be tough. You know what I mean? Especially if you're from a big city or just accustomed to how you grew up in the States. You know what I mean? Or just if you come from somewhere and go to another country, it's sometimes tough adapting to where you at. So, you know,
Man, it
and
can
I
be
can only
very tough
imagine.
though.
Yeah, because I can only imagine for you, because I started my pro career back in 2013, and you started your career in the COVID season. So not only, no disrespect to nobody from Estonia on my podcast right now, but you in Estonia and it's COVID, bro. You can't do much of nothing really. So, and I'm pretty sure it snowed a lot out there.
Man, bro, I left the trenches to go to the fake trenches, man. Man.
Yeah, but
DC gang, what up?
I about to say, what up to LV? So I'm gonna show some love. Shout out to everybody tuned in right now.
For
Shout
sure,
out to
man. Thank
all
y'all for
my
showing love.
teammates. I seen Lou Salt. You said you both are favorite players for the Patriots. We appreciate that much love. You all be showing love. I see some people from Luxembourg. I was just out there. What's up to everybody in Luxembourg? But yeah, back to the podcast. Um, you say you played in Canada as well too, right?
Yeah, I also played in Canada. Actually, my GM just joined. What up, Shep? What
What
up,
up,
Shep?
Jim? What's poppin', man? Hey, appreciate you letting me have Booman, man. He a hell of a point guard, great teammate, got heart. But yeah, how was it in Canada?
Man, Canada probably, I think it made up for like, you feel me? It made up for my Estonia trip, like just just like being around other guys like me. Like I mean, I think I had like 3, 4 Americans. Everybody spoke English. The fans were back. It was just like I came in a little late, so I wasn't, you feel me, in the rhythm with the team, things like that. But man, it was a great experience for real, man. I just thank them for bringing me out there, man. For real, you already know, Shep, for sure.
Yes, sir. Would you consider that like kind of like boosted your like morale as far as like excuse me, continuing your professional basketball career overseas? Because like you might have been like you came back from Estonia, you might have been like, oh, I'm done with this. This ain't for me. But then going to Canada because you had teammates that spoke English and it was kind of similar to the States. Would you say that like made you want to just keep hooping as a professional basketball player?
I ain't gonna say that, man. You heard we said at the beginning of the podcast, man. I'm tough, man. So like, I'm built to go through all the wars. I'm going through all everything I go through. I felt like God put His toughest soldiers. I mean, toughest battles for His toughest soldiers. For you feel me? I felt like He just putting me through. You feel me? Put me through a little bit of tough situations before I get to the situation where you feel me. They be straight for me. You feel me?
I hear that, bro. I hear you 100% on that. That's what's up. So you only been in the BBL for about a month, right? Or
Yeah, it's
you
been about a
still
month.
on for a month?
It feel
Those
like
who
it
don't
feel like it's
know,
been
my
a
boy
year. They hate
already
me.
killing. Huh?
I said it for like a year they hate me, bro.
Don't say that, man. You enjoying your time here, man. We all know that. But
For real.
like I said, man, he making an instant impact on the team. You know what I mean? Putting up double doubles, been leading the team in assists. You kind of making it look easy, bro. You know what I mean? You getting under everybody's skin. Everybody been, going home crying, going out sad. So it's like, you making an impact all around the league. How would you describe the BBL? Like, what you think of the BBL?
No, I definitely mess with the BBL though. It's definitely some good players in here. Great, great players. Sometimes like you yourself, man, like playing with you, great players. And my rest of my teammates, we got a good little team for sure. Like BBL straight, I think we could really run the table in the BBL for real though. Like I'm just getting started, bro. We just getting started, bro. Like I feel like you feel me. We really finna run the table up in here though, for real though.
Yeah, 100%. I always, you know, uh, coming into the team, I really didn't know what to expect because I joined the team late as well as like, we all know this is the Patriots' first season, so it could have been a roller coaster for a ride. But coming to the team, I didn't really know much coming into the team, but when I got here, I was like, I remember you asking me in practice, you was like, you think we straight? And I was like, yeah, we got some hoopers, you know what I mean? Like, and sure enough, when we finally got back on the court, like when me and you finally got on the court, not saying we just the saviors on the team, but we definitely added something to the mixture. Hey, we ain't hold nothing back. We got the ball rolling quickly. We picked up some games, some wins, I should say, and yeah, bro, it's been a pleasure like playing with you. So like, yeah, I think the sky's the limit for you, bro. I think you already like top 3 guards in the BBL, real talk. You know what I mean?
Man, I ain't number 3 either though, bro. We top 3 and ain't number
Hey,
3 for sure.
hey, tell them. That's what we
For
here
sure,
for. We here to let the people know. You know what I
bro.
mean? But I feel you on that. So like, just tell us some pros and cons of playing overseas in your short career. Like, what you like about hooping, what you don't like about hooping overseas.
I'm gonna start off with the don't likes. Man, if you coming overseas, you think you're gonna get a foul? It's quiet, bro. You ain't getting no fouls, bro. And I ain't gonna sit right here and lie to you, bro. I think I approach you at least 15 free throws a game, bro. I feel like Harden, bro. I'm getting hacked, bro.
It's
Getting
it's
hacked.
funny. Every game you show me a video of you getting like hacked super unnecessarily. And during it, like you tell me this during the game and after the game, but sometimes I'll be like, bro, you just capping, bro. You talking, bro. And then you actually show me the footage. I'm like, well, y'all really beat my man's up. And now
Yeah,
you got me talking to the refs like, hey, bro, they can't be doing that to my point guard, bro. We finna have problems. So
for
yeah.
sure, for
So
sure.
what's some more cons and dislikes?
I ain't gonna say I dislike anything for real, but other than calling fouls. But I mean, I like the pace of overseas ball. Like our pace is crazy, bro. I like our pace, how we get up and down, get into guys. And I like in the BBL they actually let you talk. You get to talk how you want, bro. Get to talk crazy.
I'm surprised you ain't got a tech yet, but yeah, they do let you talk.
I don't get text, bro. That ain't really me, bro. I don't really get involved in all that,
Hey,
bro.
that's crazy. I got to take before you, but yeah, it would carry on.
Cause I don't get them. That's why. But I mean, they definitely let you talk crazy, they let you play physical for real. I be real physical when I got the ball because I feel like they're gonna be real physical up on me. But I
Yeah,
mean, other than that, I mean, overseas you just got to be able to mentally stay locked in and be consistent. Cause like some days it ain't gonna be there, bro. Some days ain't gonna be everybody day. Like everybody had a rough day, but you got to stay mentally locked in with yourself and with
right.
your guys. Find you a group of guys that you could just be mentally locked in with, and they can help you out. Cause coming down here, bro, my teammates made it way easier for me, bro. Like they could have been on some selfish stuff and be like, nah, we ain't really rocking with bro, but we came right in, we got locked in, and now you feel me, we rolling. So I
Yeah,
mean, you just gotta find your group of guys on your team that you could lock in with. That's why I'm happy I actually came out here. Cause you feel me, they brought me in like I was family, bro. They ain't treat me like I was no American or he this, he that. They lock right in with me. That's why I rock with these guys for real though.
real talk. With that being said, man, shout out to Joe, LVC, Cam, Deji, Roe,
Shout out
uh,
all them guys, man.
Kofi,
Kofi, Dan,
uh, Denz, the
all them
whole
guys, bro.
squad, Leah, because like you said, bro, they welcomed us in without like treating us like outsiders or like who they think they is. They think they the Americans, you know what I mean? Like, or they trying to take over it. I ain't feel none of that from the time I got here, you know what I mean? And on top of that, everybody like, you know, go at each other in practice too. You know what I mean?
Show,
Like that
for
time
sure,
where we go back and forth with the words and stuff, but don't nobody hold it personal.
for sure.
Everybody
And,
just know we just trying to get better as a team. We all just trying to like compete and be, you know, be the best we can be. That's what I like about, you know, going to practice every day. Everybody trying to push each other,
for
and
sure. Talking
it's,
crazy to each other. Like, I love it. I love it. Show me you
I
got the
love it
balls, bro.
too. And that's what I think I love too, because a lot of people think, you know, British basketball is soft. But these guys out here, it's only me and you, the Americans. Everybody else, you know what I mean, they British, so they tough. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy, Roll Bounce, talking about he'll give me 50. Hey, well, you know what it is in practice, Roll.
Don't say y'all. Don't say y'all. Y'all know who got the most wins in practice, bro. So we ain't
Roll,
even gonna go there.
Roll, you going to be on the podcast, but you know you don't want these problems. Even though you had a good day of practice yesterday. I give you credit.
Because he was on my team. I'm top 2 and I'm not 2 in the wins, bro.
You hear that, Roll? He's saying
In
he can't
wins.
do it without you, bro.
Nah, I ain't say he lost today though. He went on my team.
Hey, Roll, I ain't say that, man. Your boy said that.
That's my
Yeah.
gang though.
So we ain't got much time with the season left, you know what I mean? We only really got like 2.5 more months left, March, April, a little bit of May. What's your goals for the rest of the season? It could be
Shit,
either team goals,
man.
personal goal, it don't matter. What's your
Um,
goal?
I don't really got no goals for myself because I know I'm gonna go out there and do what I do, folks. So
Mm,
it's just, you feel me. Shit, I just want to win, fool. That's all that be on my mind, fool. I hate going out there and losing, fool. Playing hard to lose, fool. So I just want to win. If we gonna lose the right way, bro. You feel me? Go out there and win, take care of our business. And when we win, that's how we've been winning, fool. That's why we all bonded how we bonded, fool. We all kick it. We get to talk crazy how we talk crazy to each other. Because when you winning, fool, like. That feel good. That feel way better than losing in the locker room. Fully, that's when we get the clashing when you lose it. When you win it, it's all love. You feel me?
yeah. And with that being said, man, you know, for all the people in the Plymouth area, man, make sure y'all catch us on our next game. We got a game this Sunday. So if you ain't bought tickets, make sure you go get you some, because we definitely put on the show. We definitely play hard. We play for
Show.
the fans. Like you said, since, you know, really since the new year beginning, it's kind of been a whole new direction we've been going on. So, yeah, man, if y'all ain't been to a game before, man, make sure you come to a game, support us. And,
Well up, man.
yeah, we almost done. But another question. What was your favorite moment of your basketball career so far? Just not even professional moment, just in general.
Man, probably let me see. I got a lot of moments, but like, bro, I done been like on national TV, and been on national TV, and I done been in like sold out games, and like having my son there, bringing him all the press conference and all them, just letting him enjoy the moments that you feel me I was living. That's probably one of the best moments for me, like, cause you feel me I do everything for him, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I probably would even be hooping if you feel me, it wasn't for my son.
Yeah.
So when I tell you I do it for him, that's what I do it for. So he already playing ball now. He love basketball, but just the moment of introducing him to the game and introducing him to just showing him the life, like you
Mhm.
feel me, the life, and that's why he love it so much. It's showing it's more bigger than you feel me. Everybody only know the streets where I'm from. Everybody know the streets or it's rapping. Showing him it's bigger than that. You feel me?
Nah, I feel you on that. That's why I salute you even more, because I know you're a father. I'm a father myself, and my son, my son only 17 months, but he's saying basketball. He dunking every time he get it, and I know how
Shoot.
that can inspire you. You know what I mean? It's like it's different, like when you got a love for the game, but then you got some added motivation to go even harder. So, you know, shout out to your son, shout out to my son, shout out to all the hooping
Shoot.
fathers out there. Real talk, because that definitely gives you added motivation. And like since my son been bored, bro, really my game has been going to another level. You know what I mean? Like
Bro.
I'm 32, and a lot of people be like, bro, you ain't slow down yet. You still, you know, getting up. And I'm just like, I give it to my son. My son, they gave me a new level of energy I ain't never know I had. So, you know,
Show.
yeah. And then, you know, shout out to LVC. LVC was saying 33 and 0. That's a big accomplishment as well. Your
Bro.
JUCO days, yeah. So shout out to that. But yeah, before we go, man, we're just gonna do a little rapid fire questions. It's gonna be like this or that, whatever. And then I'm gonna ask you one last question. So first rapid fire question is hot or cold?
Hot.
All right. MJ or LeBron?
Ooh, bro.
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Hot wings or pizza?
Hot wing.
Fortnite or Call of Duty?
You know I'm with the Fortnite gang.
you with the Gen Z crowd. I see you. What's worse, getting dunked on or getting your ankles broken?
Man, I'd rather get dunked on, bro. It depends on how your ankles break. If you fall, it's worse. I'd rather get dunked on. But if you just get crossed, it's cool. But if I fall on that crossover, that's worse.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm glad. I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't even gonna give no credit. But I'm just glad, buddy, from earlier this season didn't make that shot against me because I might have been on ESPN top 10, BBL top 10. But anyway,
I ain't gonna lie. If you was on my team, you probably would have seen that video at least 20 times. You know me, bro. I would have showed you that 20 times.
Yeah. And last one, would you rather hoop with a terrible basketball or would you rather hoop with a no, matter of fact, what's worse? Hooping with a terrible basketball or hooping on a double rim?
Double. I mean, I hooping with a terrible basketball. I'd rather hoop on a double rim any day than a terrible basketball, bro. For sure.
You can't have it all gray and like scruffed up and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
All right, man. Last question coming up before we go, man. I appreciate you joining the TAAP Show live podcast. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in right now. I appreciate y'all leaving.
Show y'all. Shout out to you
with us, man. This is gonna be the first of many. Like I said, it's the year deuce. You did, so it's good things coming everybody's way. The last question: what advice would you give to a young person wanting to become a professional basketball player?
Man, I got this advice. I just tell them, keep going, man. Don't never let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. I done had a lot of people tell me what I can and can't do. Like, bro, like I said earlier, I'm from the trenches, bro. Like, out of my friends group growing up, bro, I'm probably the only one that hoop, like, are the guys from my community. I'm probably the only one that hoop, and I'm probably like the only one that's either not dead or in jail, bro. I done probably lost at least 12 friends in the last 7 years to the system, or you feel me, to where they dying. So like, just keep going, bro. Like, even when I was ineligible and things like that, everybody was counting me out. They was counting me out. Like, I got my stuff together, and I got back right. And everybody that was counting me out, now now that I'm here, they like, we always knew you would be this. We always knew you would be that. And you know me, you know I'm what type of guy I am. I be talking crazy to them on social media because I remember everything everybody say to me. So what I'm gonna tell everybody, man, keep going, man. Can't nobody tell you what you can and can't do. That's why you work on your game. You work on, you feel me? You get better every day. Because once you know what you can do, it's all about your self-confidence. Once you know what you can do and you show other people what you can do, that's when they start becoming believers, bro. So just keep going, bro, for 100.
Yes, yeah, big facts. I agree with everything you just said. And just to throw my own little 2 cents in there, just for all the kids wanting to become professional basketball players, just, it's cliche, but believe in yourself. But I will also add, believe in yourself even when adversity hit. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy to believe in yourself when you're making your shots or your team on a 10-game win streak, but believe in yourself when you praying through tough times, when you ain't winning games, or even off the court, you might be struggling financially, or, you know what I mean, like, just struggling with life in general, bro. Just keep believing in yourself. Know that what you're doing is going to pay off. Like you said, keep going and just don't take no for an answer and just keep pushing. But yeah, that's it for the first live podcast of 2022. Shout out to my boy, Chicago's finest, Antonio Booman and William. Keep killing this season, bro. It's been fun to playing with you. You a beast. They can't see you on the court. You got a bright future, my boy.
All love, my brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you joining the podcast. I'm gonna holler at you, boy. We got a game tomorrow. Let's get it done.
You already know how we bumming.
Yes, sir. All right, my boy. I'm gonna holler at you.
All right, fully.
Yeah.